Everybody, welcome to Epic Brew. I'm Tom. Today, I've got Wave the Hunter. It's kind of an unusual game for me. It's not very high intensity, running around, shooting everything. It's a very slow-paced, methodical gameplay experience, and I wanted to, I wanted to deviate a bit in the gameplay style from what I normally do, but not go too far. So I figured, what the heck is that? A fox? What is making that noise? A red fox. I'm learning my animal sounds by playing this game. I'm kind of proud of myself. I was able to figure that one out right off the top of my head. But, it's still first person. It's just more to hell with guns. And instead of crazy players, it's just animals that are really hard to find. And today's animal, it's part of the story mission. There's a special deer that lives out here, apparently. His name's Hollywood. That's what he's nicknamed. He's got a particular antler style. And we're gonna try to find him. I'm gonna drive down to the river here. And then you can see the river down there. And from there I'll cross the river on foot. And then I'm gonna keep my ears out. Try to see if I can hear him. Because you're gonna hear him before you see him. That's kind of the... unless you're very lucky. But so far... some pheasants out here. Sometimes you honk. And just a bunch of birds fly up. You didn't even know we're there, but... it doesn't look like any pheasants. I feel like I'm at the peaceful part of Jurassic Park showing off the animals that you can't see yet. I'm gonna get mauled by a deer, not a deer, a bear. Okay, we're kind of making our way over to the river over here. I'm about, I don't know, I think I'm about maybe 90 minutes, 2 hours into the game. What would be the best? Maybe if I go across this stream here. I don't know if this is a bridge. I can't tell yet. We're gonna find out together over here. But yeah, I'm about 90 minutes into the game. Okay, this definitely looks like I can drive across it. I think I'm just gonna not, though. I think I'm just gonna get out here. I don't have to worry about... oh yeah, there goes some birds. I spooked them. Okay, so I have a nice little sculpt rifle here. And then I've got, what is it, B? There we go, I got some binoculars. This is going to be crucial. This is the crucial tool. Because you can walk around and look through the scope, but with this you can easily scan. Look for deers and stuff. I'm just going to kind of make a beeline for the... I'm going the right way, yeah. This is mountains right here, I think. It's like that hill over there. And the wind's blowing this way. That's what this purple stuff is. It's my scent. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I don't know what else it would be. So like if I'm tracking an animal here, it's gonna smell me before it sees me. So you gotta keep that in mind when you're out and about. But yeah, I'm really liking this game so far. It's nice and peaceful. Except, when you... That's a wolf. Oh, I haven't heard that before. But I didn't need to... oh, I got goosebumps. I actually have goosebumps right now. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, that's a new one. That's definitely a new one. Okay. Animal paths and life. I see I'm still getting tutorial stuff. You can find an animal path by observing the grass and spotting lines well trodden with footprints. Only big game herbivores leave visual paths in the grass. I knew that from growing up in Florida. You go out in the woods and you can see the trails where the animals walk through. It's kind of cool, but you're also like, you don't want to come face to face with something when you're a little kid. Because gators will use those trails too. I need to go this way. I'm paranoid now because I heard wolves up there. When you hear an animal, you can hit its Q on the keyboard, but it kind of hones in your senses. And that's, you'll see the little splashes. I have no idea how easy this is going to be. But I figured there's a very clear objective. And I thought, you know what? This might be the introductory video for February's game of the month. By the way, I haven't forgotten about Sunset Overdrive. I do want to do a kind of final thoughts video. But I think what I'll do is every 3 months, I'll do kind of like a back-to-back-to-back. That sounds close. So instead of doing a review every month, like at the end of March, I'll talk about Sunset Overdrive. I'll talk about Way of the Hunter. And then I'll talk about whatever March's game's going to be. I know a couple people are excited about... Oh, there's... Did you see that? They're running through the woods right there. There they go. There's one. Oh, I haven't seen wolves yet. That's so cool. They were going left to right. I don't see them anymore. That's really spooky. Forgot what I was saying. I don't know what March's game is going to be yet, but oh yeah, I know that a couple people were excited to see that I'm playing this game this month. It definitely fits in with the kind of chill attitude I like to bring into playing games. Like if I could play Mordhau and stay calm and collected, obviously I'm not going to be running and gunning through this. I can sprint, but that's a, you know, that's a good way to scan everything off. And I'm going to try to do this mission as efficiently as I can. I guess I could have driven the car up this far. I really just didn't know. This is my first attempt at this mission. So really what happens is you track an animal, you listen for it, sneak up on it, and then you pop it. The rifle. Or the shotgun if you're hunting birds. But you want to aim for the lungs. The lungs easier to hit than the heart, right? So if you know where the lungs are, which I do, there's the handy little diagrams I can show you in a second here. But what happens is you pop the lung. I thought that was a bear. It's just a rock. I'm so paranoid. I don't know how aggressive the animals are in this game. So until I know, I'm just like really on edge. But yeah, you hit him in the lung. You get little air bubbles in the blood trail, and you follow the blood trail. And then eventually, it'll be worn down, and you can... Hopefully it's already passed on. Because if you get too close, it'll jump up and run off, so... But yeah, the deer I'm looking for today... Apparently it has some... Oh, I think there's some right there. Yeah, there's some... There's one. No antlers, though. There's 3. 1, 2, and 3. That might be one. I don't know if that's just a weird texture on that bush out there. I think I'm gonna go through these little trees over here. It's 150 meters out. I think I'm gonna walk because I don't want to spook these guys. They're not looking at me yet. They'll look at you, they'll stare at you, and they won't react. They'll run off if you get too close, they'll run off if you shoot your gun. But a lot of the time so far anyway, the deer will see you, but they don't really know what to think of you, so they'll just look at you. And then you just stay still long enough and they kind of get bored of looking at you. Oh, these guys are just chilling, huh? It was about to be nighttime, so I went back to the cabin and I rested until morning. So this is, I don't know, it's probably like 8 in the morning now. I started the video around 7:30. I don't know how fast time flies in this game. And nobody's got antlers. So they're not any of the ones I'm looking for. You can get even like lower. You can crouch and then you're really low. I think I'm gonna just kind of keep trotting a little bit here. Did they hear me? I think that one heard me. No, maybe? Yeah, that one heard me. He's looking right at me. You can tell the ears are facing toward me too. It's pretty cool details in this game. I'm just gonna keep... Is there more of them? Yeah, it's that one right there. Okay, we're just gonna take this nice and slow. Gonna go through the... Is that another fox? I'm hearing them, but I'm not seeing them. I saw one fox so far. Don't want to go too fast. I don't want to start trotting again until I'm through this clearing. Because I am getting close to this objective. Take a peek over there. I'm glad I don't hear those wolves anymore. That was about to be a very interesting video. I haven't really had any negative, not thoughts per se, but really any like issues with this game. Sunset Overdrive had a couple issues. I talked about it in the Discord. There was like a save file issue. There's one running right here. Yeah, these guys are moving on, it looks like. There were a couple of save file issues. I just had to refer to the Steam forums for the solution. It wasn't that big of a deal, but it's always a little frustrating when you start a new game and before you even start playing it, you run into bugs. Oh, I got an achievement. Traveled 10 kilometers on foot. I'm getting my steps in today. But yeah, this game, the graphics are crazy. I had to actually tone some of it down, trying to get to a stable 120 so that I can record at 60 and it doesn't look too janky. Yeah, they're still just over there right on the edge of the clearing. But this is, I'm guessing I'm gonna find the trail here. That's probably what this is.
An animal path. If I follow it, we'll always find signs of animals.
Okay. Animal paths contain signs like footprints, droppings, and urine. Interact with the signs to find out more. Some signs like animal calls, for example, can be investigated only in queue, which is that's your hunting. Okay, so I can analyze. Alright. My problem is I can see the tracks. But I don't know. I think they're going like they're going this way. I think. Because if you look right, the right side of that print right there, it's darker. Where like there was more force pushed on it, like it was just taking a step, you know? So I think it's going this way and not that way. But now the objective moved that way. I just... So maybe I'm totally wrong. Let's go trot over here and find out. I'm glad I turned around to look, because I would have walked all the way out there following that one trail. There's still prints in here. Yeah, here they are. Okay, see, now these are going this way. So I read those prints right. Those prints just happen to go this way, but these prints are now heading this way. Okay, see? I feel better about my first instinct there. Okay, now these prints are going this way. I don't know what's going on. That fox is out here somewhere. So far I've hunted a couple of deer and some pheasants and I think a couple badgers. The badgers bit me. They ran out of the bush and bit me. I was like, oh, he's coming up to say hi, and then he just bites me. I was like, well, I guess that makes sense. For successful animal tracking, look for paths which will lead you to dynamic signs like droppings, which will in turn lead to need zones. I don't know what a need zone is. Once you uncover these, you have an overview of the territory of the animal you are stalking. Okay. All my MMO experience leads me to believe that I would be able to pick this plant and turn it into medicine or something just because it's like standing out on its own. But not in this game. So what am I looking at here? It just says analyze.
Now I know they drink here, and I can return another time.
Really? That's it? The deer's not even out here? I have to go back to the lot. I had to walk all the way out here for the guy to go, yes, this is water. Deers drink water. That's kind of lame. I think I can fast travel, yeah? But the thing's right... Let's go back to the... I left my car out there. Do I go investigate the question mark? Oh, it's the... Yeah, let's get this, the hunting thing. I'm just gonna kind of sprint now because I'm not worried about finding anything. Dang, I thought I was going on the actual hunt. All this time. Yeah, new discovery hunting stand. Okay. So, you can go back to the car, but I also learned you can fast travel to... It won't let me. Why won't it let me? There we go. You can fast travel to the lodge, and then I learned the hard way that you can summon the car back by just going over to the sign over here in the parking lot. This P sign over here. So instead of walking all the way back out there to get the car, you can just run over to this thing and then just get it. And it's back. Okay, let's go back in the house and see what I gotta do. Go to bed and sleep until sunrise or wake up between 6 and 9. I just did that, but okay. I gotta go all the way. Alright, between 6 and 9 it said. There we go. This guy's very well rested at this point. Reach Hollywood's territory. I swear, if it's right back out to where I was. Oy, okay, I'm driving the car like all the way to here this time. Alright, round 2. Why I had to do that? Don't know. Let's take it back out. Apparently you can damage the car enough to where it won't work. I don't know. I guess you have to just buy another car. I try to be pretty careful with it. Just kind of the immersion of it, I guess. You can also drive like this. It still put me to sleep though. This ambient engine noise. It's like being a kid in the backseat of your parents driving. After a long day out at the park or something, you know, you're heading home and just fall asleep in the backseat. Okay, the sun like going through the trees is kind of giving me a little bit of a headache there. It sure is like deja vu, isn't it? I'm not leaving the car here this time. Alright, but let's see how close. I'll cross the next river and ditch the car.
Season. Be quiet, move slowly, glass for Hollywood from Avenge Point, and hit the vitals from 100 meters. Exactly as Grandpa taught.
Okay, so apparently I'm gonna have to sneak up on this deer within 100 meters. Oh, that's just a road? Okay. It looks like a river on the map, but it's just a road. Alright, I'm just gonna leave my car parked in the middle of the road because nobody's coming through here. Nobody's coming through here but me. Okay. Let's go find Hollywood out here. We're bringing him home this time. Gonna go for a little trot here. Keeping my eyes peeled. Haven't heard any animals yet. One thing I did have to tweak, speaking of having issues with the game early on, nothing crazy, but the grass, there's so much grass. Like, this isn't even max grass. I dialed it down a notch, and I turned the sharpness down a bit too, because it was like rendering grass way out there as detailed as like the grass is like right here. And my 4080 was like, please, it's just grass. You don't need to see it like this out here. Please dial it down. And I said, okay, 4080. I got you. Oh. What was that? Oh, I think that was just a weird bird. I haven't heard that bird before. Huh. Yeah. I wonder if it's because it's a named animal. It's got distinct sounds. Like a rare spawn, you know? Like a shiny Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon just look kind of different. Some of them look way cooler than the others do. Like, like Bulbasaur, right? You know, Bulbasaur's normally like kind of bluish green, and his shiny version, he's just green. And that's kind of it. I think the flower turns yellow on him. But then Charmander, shiny Charmander's black. And you end up with a black Charizard, and it looks awesome. And meanwhile, shiny Venusaur's like, my flower's a different color and I look sick. I have jaundice. Same thing with Magikarp, right? You get the red Gyarados out of that. It looks awesome. And then shiny Squirtle's like, I have a green shell. Okay, we're getting to about where I think I need to start like not trotting around. But also, I haven't heard a thing. I'm not hearing any wolves either, which is nice. Thought I heard something. I have my hunter sight on, but nothing's coming up. God bless America. Is that a bald eagle? Oh wait, is it? It's a hawk. A falcon? That's so funny. Alright, Hollywood, where are you at? This is probably... Oh, can I cross here? Sometimes the game just doesn't let you cross water, even though it's like shin deep. I don't know. But this is probably the longest video I've ever done where I haven't really done much of anything in the video, but I still feel like I'm playing the game the right way, you know? By now I've like thrown what, like 15, 20 axes into people. I've used dozen weapons as throwables. And now I'm like, I'm just looking for a deer. I heard that. Sound like somebody dropped a sack of potatoes out here. Oh, that's the run button. We're gonna slowly crest this hill. Oh, there's some out there. Don't see antlers on any of them. This one right here might. I don't have a good angle. I can't see. It doesn't look like they have antlers. I don't think he's Hollywood's a solitary. I mean, if I'm judging, if the icon is accurate, I'm heading right at him. Like leaning in toward my monitor and looking at the pixels. I don't think any of those have antlers. I think I'm good enough to not. Yeah, my scent is going this way. I'll get a little closer. Oh, is that? I think. I want to say that's him right there. Can't. The antler on the right looks just a little bit bigger. Okay, we're gonna move in on him. Let me mark. Okay. Check. Man, the wind's kind of shifting. Should probably go that way, like up that hill, and then move down because I don't want my scent to backtrack a little bit here. That's gotta be him. That's gotta be him. I'm just gonna put this hill between us. Just beeline up here, and then I'll crest the hill a lot slower. I'm 100 meters from being a lethal hit too. I'm just gonna slow. The wind is shifting. That stinks. So I'm either gonna have to go way down here so that the wind's blowing here. Oh, stinks. I'm gonna have to go in the woods, I think. Oh no, I shoot. I just redid the mark. Dang it, that stinks. Yep, that's them down there. I can hear them. I'm just gonna get up this hill a little bit here. Remark them. They didn't look like they were in any hurry to go anywhere, so I'm not too worried about them running off. I just need to not fat finger the keyboard again. They go. Oh no. Don't give me away, birds. Oh, okay, there they are. Okay. So they're down there. I think the wind is... I think the wind is okay now. Blowing... Is that south? Yeah, it's blowing south. So what I do is I like to mark. Because that way, I have a very easy way to tell like how many meters something is out. You want to be like the guy said, 100 meters for the rifle that I have right now. I think you can buy stronger rifles. I'm sure you can. And then you can adjust that range. But the one I have now, the 100 meters out. So if I mark what I see, I don't have to constantly, because your binoculars will tell you too. You see on the right, like 240 and then, you know, 11 and then 300. But with the mark, it just shows you, so you know kind of your best range. That's him. Yep. That's confirmed. That's confirmed. That's primary. So look at that framing. I didn't even... Yeah, I can just move that out of the way. Go on, buddy. Enjoy that grass. Okay. Slowly. I think I should crawl. Slowly gonna creep in. I'm worried that there's one of his companions is a little closer, and I don't see them. If I can get within, I'll try to push it to 90. I think I'll be good. I have a really good angle on him, as long as he doesn't move. As long as he doesn't move, and I don't step on a twig. My eyes on him. Don't cluster. Just give me the clean shot, buddy. What's gonna stink though, from this angle, I'm gonna shoot him. He's gonna go running. And I'm gonna have to sit here and track him. That out of the way and reposition that. Alright, I'm about 25 out from where I want to be. And then I'm gonna double check the lungs. The lungs are like right in front of where the legs are, like between the legs and what you'd say like the neck. This is such a good angle though. Alright, I'm about 5 meters out. Oh no, don't go. That grass is really good right there. Okay. Alright, so let's see if I remember how to look this up. The mule deer, right? Yeah, so here we go. Spacebar, yeah. So this right here, that blue thing, that's the lung. So you hit this, and it's gonna get him, right? You hit the heart, he's dead. But that, right, that's, if you aim for like right about here, you're good. Like right where the leg, the front leg kind of meets where the neck is, you aim like right here, boom. You got a good shot. Yeah. Alright, Hollywood. How am I doing on the... That's... Oh, that's just... Do I get greedy and get a little closer? I have it zeroed in at 100. I'm really pushing my luck here. I think... Oh, this one's looking at me. That one's definitely looking at me. I should definitely lock this in here. Alright, here we go. Going. Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, so they ran out that way. I don't see any of them laying down. So I'm gonna mark. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they're going up in that. I try to mark the last place I saw them, because I'll go down where I landed the hit, and then I'll follow the blood. But I'll use that mark as like a reference point, right? So the game automatically marks where you hit, and then you just add your own mark in there. I feel like that was a good shot. If we got bubbles in the blood trail, we got some poop. Yep. Yeah, some poop. There's a lot of poop here, huh? Alright. How's it looking? How's it looking? It's clear. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It didn't hit. Oh, it didn't hit the lungs. How did it not hit the lungs? Yeah, let's follow the blood trail here. Yeah, so I'm looking at the top right. Red blood, small amount of blood, clear. If the impurity said like bubbly, that means that it's because there's air getting in the... Wait, where's the trail? Oh, this is like a nesting ground. Why is it so bright? There we go. Alright, let's follow the blood trail again. Where did it go? Yeah, it's still clear though. Alright. I know they ran through. They ran through here. That stinks. Need more blood? Alright, I'm gonna go where I marked. See if I can pick up the trail there. And there's some trails here. Yeah. And I wonder if there was like a bullet drop or something. Yeah, there's no more blood. Because they kind of ran out this way. Yeah, it's not bleeding a lot. That stinks. I thought for sure. There's some white-tailed deer. So how far in the woods is it? Oh, they're right there. Okay, okay. Is that him right there? No, that's a female. A bear? Yeah, an American black bear. Okay, that's him right there. How are you? They're calm. Yeah, animal species Hollywood. Alright, I'm gonna mark that. I got the wind in my favor here. Oh, you heard that? But you see how me marking right at the last time I saw them, it kind of brought me very close to where they ended up. You kind of just have to take the shot and then watch. He's laying down. Everybody, these guys should be kind of, I think they're getting spooked because of it says calm, but they're looking toward the bear. Bear's out over here somewhere. 300 meters. See if I can get a better angle on this guy. Oh. Okay. Don't run, don't run. Whatever that one deer was running from. It just stinks that they're all kind of like piled in there because I need a clear shot. It's him right there. I mean, I could just shoot right down the middle, I guess. Let me just confirm that that's him. Come on, lift your head back up. See those antlers. It's identifying it as Hollywood, but I don't trust that it's not an overlapped. I'm getting close to. Yeah, it's this one right here. See if I can get in the 60s here. Am I stuck on cactus? Oh, there you are. Such that. It's such a tough shot right there between those two trees. Sneak around this way. They are not making it easy for me. Guys. I think that one just heard me. I see him peeking through this. Come on, just walk out. Give me a good shot here, buddy. Do you imagine if I landed that shot? I'm not gonna do it. I'll get their every time I move, their ears are just kicking up. Dang, I don't even have a good line of sight on them anymore. They're still calm. That's probably my best shot right here. Alright, big guy. That had to have been. That had to have been it. Oh, he doesn't look like he's in good shape. Where did you go? There you are. They're running right toward that bear, too. Okay, if that wasn't like I saw him jump. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's so much blood too. A lot of blood, a lot of poop. It's clear. Medium amount of blood. Dang, I feel like I'm hitting him right in the neck, too. Oh, air bubbles. Yes. I never thought reading the word air bubbles would make me as happy as that just... The heck was that? What is that? Oh, black bear tracks. Oh boy. Medium amount of blood, air bubbles. Oh yeah. We honestly might get over this hill. And we might see a dead Hollywood. Yeah, this was my mark. I was way down in there. Medium amount of blood. Where is that going? Straight. I feel like I can hear them trotting. Medium amount of blood, air bubbles. I hear it. I hear hooves. Medium blood and air bubbles. Once you get the air bubbles, it's just a matter of... Okay, yeah. I mean, they can smell my scent at this point, but I don't think that's... Yeah, that sounds like a... That sounds like he's not having a good time. I saw a deer run over there. Yeah, there's this... Oh, I see yellow. I think we got him right here. It looks like Hollywood. The old rascal. I did it. Alright, let's analyze. Claim them. Yep. So that was the first shot. Wow. That's why I didn't really do much, because it barely just nicked the front of the lungs right there. That's crazy. The second shot. How do I go to the second? Oh, shot 2. Here we go. Second shot. Oh yeah, look at that. That was dead on. Boom. There we go. Oh, did it go all the way through? It slowed down. So he's got a bullet in. He's got 2 bullets in him. Yeah, look at that. The second one. Or the first one. Yeah. That's kind of crazy though. Like, just right across the front like that. And then, so the first one went across right here. Second one. Boom. Right here and then right here. Well, there we go. That's Hollywood. I think I have to... Do I have to do harvest him? How do I harvest? Overview. Or just taxidermy him? Is that what that means? Really don't want to accidentally... It won't let me sell him. There we go. Harvest Hollywood got the achievement and everything. Well, there you go. That was a long, but ultimately satisfying hunt. Way of the Hunter. I'm enjoying this game. It takes a bit longer to play than I'm used to, so it's kind of been challenging finding the time to sit down. I want to find where that bear was. I don't want to engage the bear. I just want to see the bear. But I do enjoy it quite a bit when I do have the time to sit down and spend, like, I don't even know how long this has been. But yeah, Way the Hunter. I'll be playing some more of this later in the month. Join the Discord if you haven't. We can all talk about it together. Stay safe, stay healthy. I really just want to hear the bear one more time. Come on, bear. Okay. There's a fox out there and a bear over here. We're gonna see a bear together for the first time. It's right down in there somewhere. This is like the worst way to approach a bear, right? Hey bear, hey bear, hey bear. It's a black bear, so it'll probably just run off. We have black bears in Florida, actually. It said it was like 100 meters. 108. Oh, I think it's really close. This is terrifying. There's a bear right in these bushes here. I mean, we definitely just heard that thing walking around, right? Why is this suddenly a horror game? Oh my god. This bear's gotta be so close. I told you we'd see a bear. And I'm not ending this video until we see a bear. But I also don't want to end this video by being eaten by one. Any sane person would have left by now, right? this is so terrifying. Will you shut up? Whatever that is, stop. I hate that noise. Okay, now you're just mocking me. Okay. I mean, we gotta be within like 50 meters of this thing. Somewhere, and it's just somewhere right over here. This really sucks. The underbrush is so thick. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Okay, we saw a bear. He's running. He's running. They don't like people. Oh my god. Okay, there he goes. He's running. Don't know where. You know what? We got a glimpse of it. It may have been like that scene from Signs with Mel Gibson. With the alien in the alleyway. If you know about that, you know about that. But we saw a bear. Oof. Stay safe, stay healthy. Catch y'all next time.